Okay, so for this particular these two problems, solve for x. So this first problem says 15 equals 31 minus x, and the other problem says 15 equals 11 minus x. So we're going to solve them both. In both cases, x is the variable, and we'll deal with them one at a time. So just as a reminder, what this says is 15 equals 31 minus x. So what that means is that the left-hand side of this equation has the same value as the right-hand side. That means both sides are the same. They have the same value, which means that the equation is balanced. So we want to keep the equation balanced throughout all our working, which means that if we make a change to one side of the equation, we have to make sure we do the same change to the other side of the equation. And if we do that, the whole equation will stay balanced. So let's go about solving it. First of all, it's a good idea just to recognize what the different terms are. And in this case, we've got minus x on this side, we've got a positive 31 on that side as well, on the right-hand side. And on the left-hand side, we've got a positive 15. So let's go about our work. What we want to do is we want to isolate the x. In this case, it's a minus x. So we get rid, or we cancel out the 31. Now remember, that's positive 31. How do we cancel out plus 31? Well, you do the opposite, right? So it's minus 31. If you're on 31 and then you minus 31, you get to 0. And we do the same to the other side, right? Minus 31. So let's see what that does. So plus 31 minus 31 cancels out. That's nothing now. And what's left on the right-hand side of the equation is minus x. 15 minus 31, that takes us to minus 16. So now we have, on the second line of working, right, we've got minus 16 equals minus x. Now we don't want minus x. We need positive x. So this is really, remember, minus x really means minus 1x. So how do we get from minus 1 to positive 1? Well, we multiply, right? We multiply by negative 1, because a negative times a negative equals a positive. So what we do, we multiply by negative 1, and we multiply by negative 1 on both sides. So what does that do? It means that this isn't negative 1 and negative x anymore, it's x. And on this side, minus 16 times minus 1 is 16. The correct formatting should really have the variable on the left and its value on the right, and we should box our final answer. We should check, and we check by substituting. Remember, it was 15 equals 31 minus x. We think we know what x is. We think x is 16. 31 minus 16, does it equal 15? Well, yes, it does. Therefore, that is correct, and so is our working. Okay, so let's try the other side. What terms do we have? We've got a minus x, a positive 11, and a positive 15. So let's get rid of our positive 11, right, by doing the opposite, which is to minus 11. We must do that to both sides. What has that resulted in? Positive 11 minus 11 goes to 0, so that cancels out. What's left on the right-hand side is our minus x again. On this side, we've got 15 minus 11 takes us to positive 4. Okay, so it's not quite the same as the other one that we had where both sides were minuses, but we still can't stay on minus x. We need positive x. So again, we're going to multiply by minus 1. And we must do that to both sides. And so what we're left with here is x times minus 1 is x, or minus x times minus 1 is x, and 4 times minus 1 is minus 4. So let's swap these over. So the x, the positive x, is on the left-hand side. That's that. And this should be our answer. We should check, however, so let's check. If we check by substituting, so let's do this. We think that x is minus 4. Okay? So 15 equals 11 minus minus 4. We'll put that in brackets to make it a bit clearer. So minus minus really means plus. So it'll be 11, not minus minus, but plus 4 equals 15. Yes, it does equal 15. So this is correct, and all our working is correct.